First of all, Israel is aligned with the international community and the United States in all the international forums. Secondly, of course, we made it clear that we object to any violation of Ukraine's territorial integrity. But the big thing is, of course, Israel is assisting quite substantially in an array of issues, most predominantly humanitarian issue. If you walk around the various volunteering organizations and NGOs in Ukraine, Hebrew is the predominant language. We've set up hospitals. We are making a huge effort on the psychological and post-traumatic treatment. My wife, Michal, for example, with Mr. Zelensky, President Zelensky's wife, Olena, have launched an initiative which has brought experts to Israel to be trained on the ground about resilience and mental health and post-trauma treatment, especially for women and children. We've supplied medical equipment. We have Ukrainian soldiers being treated in Israeli hospitals. We've offered a lot of equipment that have to do with civilian needs. We've also offered Ukraine early detection civilian systems for early detection of missile attacks, something that Israel has huge experience in. But there are things that we cannot supply due to national security interest of utmost importance, and that is, by the way, the rule in many other countries. Innocent civilians in Ukraine are killed and hurt and wounded and suffering from Iranian weapons. If you don't mind, I'll show 2 slides because this is a big topic. Iran denied flatly that it supplies drones to Ukraine. It's only that it supplies drones to the war against Ukraine. If you take this track record, you understand that it's only the beginning and not the end. So I want to show you 2 slides that unequivocally prove that Iranian drones are participating in the war in Ukraine against Ukrainian innocent civilians. And may I add another comment before I explain those slides? I want to point out that Iran, whilst of course denying this lie, has kept on supplying these drones, and they are attacking all over Ukraine with suicide drones, special UAVs that are meant to create havoc in large scope. So, for example, if we start with the right side of the slides, so you see on top a Ukrainian Shahed 136 drone, which was presented in December 2021 in an auction in Iran. You look at the tail, look at the on the wings, and then you look at what was found on the ground in Ukraine. Simply exactly the same product, but under disguise with some Cyrillic letters, but even the imprint of the number is totally the same.
Yourself and your team of 60 are serving on Ukraine's front lines. I'd love for you to tell us more about where you're serving and what you do from a day-to-day basis. Are you praying with your boys? Are you providing pastoral support? What are they worried about? What's the mood like on the front lines when you talk to these soldiers?
95% my time I stay in front line directly in zero. Every morning I have many chaplains team. Mm-hmm. And every morning we put our cars, humanitarian supplies, medicine, food, and something special for soldier and food for old people, and we go to front line to the zero. We go to that place every day. Nobody go there. It's not possible. Not Red Cross, not United Nations. because this is real war. And we go on the shootings every day through huge risk. Just yesterday, too, my team was on the shooting. One of my sons sent me a short movie when they jump on the basement, and they just bring food for very old people who lives there. And Russia starts shooting rockets, artillery, and they jump on the basement and sit there some hours.
So many Americans think of Vladimir Putin as a guy who promotes traditional values. Gennadiy, is that true?
I'm real angry when I hear about Christians who think Putin is pro-family, pro-Christian guy. He's the killer. He's like Hitler. He killed inside my city. I think nobody know, but between 80,000 to 100,000 people. He killed, biggest part of them was women and children and old people. He is the killer. He is KGB guy. He is the man completely unmoral. And when I hear about some people in the United States, in Europe say, oh, he's pro-family. Oh, I can't hear this.